Good morning, men of YouTube, my fellow retainers, brothers in Christ, if you're a Christian, and if you're not, my brothers, who are walking a righteous path. It is a righteous path, whether you're a Christian or not a Christian. If you choose semen retention, it is a righteous path. It's a choice that you have chosen. Hey guys, today is day 90. Now, I kind of want to downplay it a little bit because it's really not that long if you think about it. As a kid, I remember summer break was 90 days, roughly, 3 months. I don't know if school's still that way, but growing up in the 70s and the 80s, when we got out of school, we had 3 months of summer. And it seemed like an eternity in those days, but now when you're older, time flies. It just races by. So 90 days, let's talk about it. I got a list here. I actually made a list so I don't forget anything. Okay, so really ironic. I don't know if it's ironic, but my 90th day, I had this. I still can remember the dream. Another, I would call it an erotic dream, and it wasn't. I didn't feel an evil presence with this woman, but I still have to wonder: is it? It's got to be Satan and succubus Jezebel coming at you, trying to get your seed. But the Bible does say that Satan will come disguised as an angel of light. So surely his demons could also be disguised. But anyway, this time it wasn't a blonde. It was a dark-haired brunette, and I like brunettes. And she was very beautiful, of course, and I can't remember details of the dream, but I remember us being somewhere like in my condo or apartment or some dwelling place, and it was feeling good. We were playing around, and then those lips of honey went down there to do their thing, and it's like God or an angel saved me, because someone entered the apartment or condo, and so it stopped that. I was surprised, and I stopped her from that. And I remember the dream. I needed to take her to the airport. It's like she was leaving somewhere, and we were trying to get in some last-minute nookie, you know what I mean? But I didn't lose my seed. I woke up dry, but also got to let you know, and this is for real, guys, I had morning rock. I mean rock. And it was definitely from the dream, but it wouldn't go away. And this has not happened. I can't remember the last time I had rock like this in the morning. I mean, this is what happens with young guys. I remember being in my 20s, maybe even 30s. Every morning you wake up with morning rock, and it doesn't go away. It takes a while. And I'm laying there in bed, and I'm feeling testosterone pump, guys, just full of energy. And guess what? The spiritual battle began right away, because lustful thoughts of that girl in the dream first, and then I push the thoughts away because I'm in monk mode, so you don't want to dwell on those. When they come to you, you need to dismiss them. You can dismiss them in your mind. Usually I just rebuke them. I say, I rebuke the spirit of lust, or the demon of lust, whatever you want to say, in the name of Jesus. And it goes away. But Satan doesn't give up. It kept coming back. I had 5 or 6 mental attacks of lustful thoughts. And then the next time it was something different. Okay? And it's always something that stimulates you, that arouses you, the thoughts, and you have to battle them. So I'm sitting here on day 90 in the morning, waking up, morning rock, battling, having a spiritual battle immediately. And So I'm pushing these thoughts away, and then okay, let me start praying. I'm thanking the Lord. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, Lord, for to you I lift up my soul. I say that every morning, and then sometimes I'll say other scriptures, but I always watch a prayer YouTube video just to get my day going. I have a prayer list video, if you don't know that, on my channel. It's a public view list, I guess they call it, and it has prayers I've saved to it. Most of them are from warfare prayers, but also Grace for Purpose channel. I love that one. And so I'm listening to Grace for Purpose. I'm still got morning rock, guys. This hasn't happened in decades, I don't think. I can't even remember one lasting this long. And I'm happy because it's vitality. It's a sign of youth. That means my blood's flowing down there correctly. When you get older, guys, your blood flow doesn't flow like it used to. Let me sip my coffee. So I'm sitting here in the morning. I'm charging my Chevy Volt. I've already done a couple deliveries. I'm waiting for some more. But anyway, guys, I can't remember the last time I had rock like this, and I'm glad and it lasted. It was at least 20 minutes. I'm not kidding you guys. But I'm happy because that means my pipes are working, right? When you get older, somehow they stop working, but it seems like semen retention has brought back the vitality, the youthfulness of your 20s, the morning rock, I could feel sexual energy. But here's the key, guys. You have to fight these battles. Satan's going to come I could have easily dwelled on those 5 or 6 mental attacks and dwelled on it and then reached down and, you're a fapper. No way. I'm not going to do that. I'm staying strong. And you stay strong by rebuking those thoughts. It all starts in the mind. Like I made a video about how it starts in your mind. The spiritual attacks will come and Satan will plant those lustful thoughts in your mind, and then you dwell on it and it turns into you releasing. So I was successful. I don't want to release. It's day 90, man. It's a milestone. I'm not going to fall to that. So I had some spiritual battles, had to push those thoughts out of my mind. Even when I was praying, Satan wouldn't give up. More thoughts, guys, coming into my mind. And I had to just push them away. It was like, okay, man, they're coming fast and furious. The rock was hard. The testosterone was flowing. Hey, everything's working down there. I'm happy about that. I was starting to wonder. After 90 days, I haven't had much temptation. Or when you're older, you don't get the erections as easily as you did when you were a young man. I remember being young, you could simply see let's just use the gym for an example, an attractive woman that was in the gym and you were aroused and you could actually start getting an erection just from that without even, just looking. But when you get older, it goes away. So I'm happy this was happening to me, and but at the same time, I'm being attacked, and I overcame those. So anyway, guys, let's get to the list. So day 90, it's pretty much the same as day 80, but, since the semen retention journey, more morning wood or rock, you know what I mean. I don't want to be graphic, which is good because that means things are working. That's vitality. I feel testosterone. I don't know if it's testosterone, but, you feel these energy surges and you feel aggressive and full of energy. That's, to me, maybe it's testosterone coming back. My hair feels thicker and fuller. I already mentioned female attraction and respect. So a lot of female smiles, even opening the door for me, getting some attention from the goth girl in Starbucks. You could try something. This morning when I was getting my coffee, I was the only one there. I was getting a coffee at McDonald's. I had a pickup there, and the young girl there was very nice, and you can stare them right in the eye, and they can see they can sense your presence because they get all kind of giggly and smiley and yeah, you know. But just look them in the eye, and you can get a good sense of their aura, their energy. So also, okay, goal orientated. Guys, I never really would write goals down, but I have. I did a video on those goals. I'm going to add a few to them. So here's what happens. You're not chasing tail, you're not lusting. You've decided to put that away on your semen retention journey. So what are you going to do? You have energy now. You were giving energy to the dark side, the darkness, the lustfulness, the X-rated material, the fornicating, fapping, ejaculating, but now you're not. Let me sip my coffee again here, guys. Otherwise, it's going to get cold. But so you have now your energy. Like this morning, I could feel that sexual energy just raging. But so instead of giving in, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to use this energy for today. Saturdays and Sundays, I don't have work for my regular sales job, so these are the 2 days I do Uber Eats all day long. I like to try to go 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. and make some money. These are my money bag days, guys, because I've got the whole day to do it. So I'm saying to myself, okay, I'm going to use this energy for being energetic and getting some work done and making some money, delivering some food. And so that's what happens on semen retention. You get goal orientated, then you have energy to focus on those goals. And make a list so you don't forget them. I can't even recite my goals to you right now. I'd have to look at the list. Okay, so I've noticed that. Also, I already talked about hate stares from men. So I've learned just to, when you look at someone in the eyes, there's an energy exchange. And I've learned I don't want to give energy away. So I don't stare at anyone anymore in the eyes unless I want to. And I just accept the fact that people are going to stare, and if I glance at them, I have almost immediate discernment whether it's good or bad, and I most of the time just choose not to even look. I don't want to give my energy away. I'm on a mission. I'm busy that day. So you start to learn to choose who you're going to give energy to. And looking at people with your eyes, it seems like there's energy flow and exchange. There's actually a squirrel that just came into the parking lot. It's standing there looking at me as I'm talking, you guys. It's really weird. Like, where did this squirrel come from? He's just standing on 2 legs looking at me. There's no nuts or anything around here. It's a parking garage. It's hilarious. He's just standing there. He won't move. He's looking at me, turning his head. Very bizarre. Maybe he senses my energy. He's still there. But, so anyway, let's go down the list. That's what I had on the list, you guys, for 90 days. And the squirrel's still there on 2 legs, standing up, looking. Absolutely funny. Never seen a squirrel do that before. Hi, squirrel. There he goes. All right, little distraction there, but so that's my day 90 recap, and I feel good this morning. I feel energetic. At night when I do my videos, obviously I'm more tired. When you're older, after the end of the day, you're a little bit more tired because you've expended energy. So that's my day 90 recap. And what I think about these energy, it's what I've noticed is you get these bursts of energy and it can last a day or 2 or 3, and then you feel like you flatline or plateau. And sometimes you even feel low energy. But I think this is a normal process. What I think is happening is you level up. So when you feel that burst of energy and aggression, you've just leveled up. And then you're going to flatline and plateau or just even out for a while. And I can't tell you how many days that'll be. It could be weeks. And then you're going to get another burst of energy and testosterone and aggression. Well, you just leveled up again, just like a video game, where your character levels up, level 1, level 2. It seems to be, though, that's what I feel is my opinion as far as my experience, that these bursts of energy, maybe that's your level up moment, and then you operate at that level for a while. But guys, so I was reading on the internet, your semen doesn't mature until like 75 days. So now I'm at 90 days. The semen has had its chance to mature and I'm fully loaded. So let's see what happens. This is probably just your first little step. Now let's see on this journey how things unfold now. And I will document it with my experiences for you. One last thing before I go. Things seem to be going good for me, like moving in a positive forward direction. Before my journey, even before the ex-girlfriend, I just felt like everything was stagnated and still, and I wasn't moving, and I felt like I was spinning my wheels in my career. Now I've got a lot more going on. I even had an unexpected condo remodel that was unplanned. I had a very good friend who owns his own electrical company, out of the kindness of his heart, volunteered to redo my lighting, which I accepted. He came in one day with his crew, knocked it out in one day. My condo was built in 1980, guys. It's old. I mean, I was 10 years old in 1980, born in 70, so my condo's old, like me. And it was original, and it had popcorn ceilings and the fluorescent tubes in the kitchen, and it had no ceiling lights because it was old, and I had floor lamps. It was dark and dingy. He came in and took out the LEDs, put in recessed lighting all throughout the condo. It's like a whole new night and day, literally. Well, when he did that, there's a bunch of holes now in my ceiling. But he goes, look, I do this stuff all the time for people. I know this one particular contractor. He's my friend. I'll help you get a deal. Long story short, he did. And I mean, the price I got must have been 50% off, because I was expecting a lot more. Anyway, the contractor came in, scraped the ceilings, repainted the entire condo, and I got all new floors. It was original 1980 linoleum that was peeling everywhere. It broken in places. It was disgusting. An old, nasty, disgusting tile in the kitchen. Everything got ripped up. I got all new, brand new vinyl flooring that looks like wood, the fake vinyl, but it's high quality stuff, man. I'm so pleased with it. New lighting, everything repainted, and I got the old 1980 cabinets with this puke brown. It's all been repainted white. So I got the whole condo remodeled for a good price. My mom helped me out. Things started going my way, guys. I think that's blessings from the Lord on your semen retention journey. And yeah, when you become obedient to the Lord, He starts to bless you. You've taken the demon of lust out of your soul, which was oppressing you and suppressing you. That's not to say you got other things, guys. On your journey, you need to work on other things. You want to. You're leveling up. So your character, your soul, will have other darkness to it you need to address. For me, I already mentioned it, and I'm working on it. Anger, bitterness, envy. I want to be more patient. Fruits of the Spirit instead of the dark characteristics. Okay, guys, sorry for the long video, but day 90 update. Hope it was helpful. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll try to make another one later today if I think of something. Take care.